Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. I'm your boy, Eddie Jax, and we're here to talk about Night 2 of Wrestlemania. Holy shit, if you paid attention to our last episode of Wrestlemania Night 1, we gave all our flowers to everyone that deserved it. So let's get into the shits Night 2. Let's not waste any time. Match number 1, let's get into Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament. In a Philadelphia street fight. And what do you know? I didn't even see this coming. Guest referee, the one and only Bubba Ray Dudley. Some people know him as Bully Ray Dudley, okay, or Bully Ray. Bubba Ray Dudley, one of the greatest tag teams of all fucking time. To me, I put them on my Mount Rushmore. I think they're one of the GOATs. They have so many tag team championships between Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley boys in TNA. They were known as Team 3D. One of the best fucking tag team moves of all time, the 3D. Bubba Ray was referee to that match. It was an interesting match. I thought it was entertaining. Everybody had moments. Lashley had some moments. I gotta give the MVP of that match, gotta be Montez Ford. Holy fuck, if he does this with tag team matches and 6-man tag team matches, imagine him in his singles run. I can't wait to see what Montez Ford got coming in the future. But my pick actually won. Lashley and the Street Profits got the win. I gave that match a 3.5, even though it was entertaining. I did find it predictable. Next match, let's get into it. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. This is a build-up for the last 2-3 months. I love the lone wolf character of AJ Styles as a heel. LA Knight, I already knew this was going to happen. This was to display him perfectly to get him to that catapult of superstardom. So I called it LA Knight was going to win that match. So he got the win out of AJ Styles. I gave that match a 3. I don't know, it seemed like it could have been better. It just seemed like it was rushed a little bit, but that's just me. Out of 5 stars, a 3 ain't that bad. Next match, triple threat match. Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens and Randy Orton for the United States Championship. I thought this match was so fucking entertaining. I did give it a 4.5. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I gave it a 4. I took off a 0.5 because there was some mistakes a little bit in that match. No match got to be perfect, obviously. But certain things that could have been, getting Logan Paul injured. I saw a couple of slips in there. There was a suplex that he was going to do with Kevin Owens, and he slipped off the rope. They did this move back at the Royal Rumble, but, good awareness from Kevin Owens with that assist. He was able to catch Logan Paul from falling and turn it into another move. So salute to Kevin Owens on that save. My pick actually won. I picked Logan Paul to retain the U.S. Championship. I think he's going to take it a few more months with him as that reign goes on. But, it was an entertaining match. I salute to Kevin Owens, Logan Paul, and Randy Orton. But Logan Paul is still seeming to impress me at how better he's getting. I knew this was his calling since his match with Roman Reigns. When his match with Roman Reigns happened in Saudi Arabia, I thought I was like, oh, yo, this kid was born to do this. Not boxing, I guess YouTube, but wrestling, yes, this kid fucking got the gift. I gotta admit it. So salute to them. Next match, Io Sky defending the WWE Women's Championship against 2024 Royal Rumble winner. 2024 Women's Royal Rumble winner Bayley. And apparently this is Bayley's first championship match, singles match at WrestleMania. And I gave this match a 2. I was not so hyped on the build-up on it, not because I think Bayley is not entertaining in the ring or Io Sky. I think they both are great in the ring. To me, as far as the 4 horsewomen go, I give a lot more credit to Bayley. As far as a heel goes, Bayley is so fucking entertaining. I loved her as a heel. I think it's a little bit of a hump when it comes down to her as a baby face. We can't seem to figure out what's going on with that one. But how do you promote, as far as promos go with Io Sky and Bayley? Io Sky barely speaks English. Nothing against her. She's great in the ring. But, you can't really promote that match, and they wanted that as a main event. Yeah, that would have been a mistake. But the women, they did their thing. They showed out, and my pick did win. I said this on X against everybody. Bayley to win the women's championship. So salute to Bayley for winning the women's championship. I want to see what that reign is over there on SmackDown, because she's got some real competition now gunning for her. You know what I mean? You got Jade Cargill debuting already. Bianca Belair wants that belt also. Naomi. Yeah, it's gonna be a bullseye on Bayley's back, and she better prepare for that shit. This match, holy shit, this one really made me proud. This was the opening match for night 2. And it was Seth freaking Rollins defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre, right? Elimination Chamber match winner. I did a pick. Half my pick was correct. Half of it wasn't. I didn't know they were going to finally give that moment to Drew McIntyre winning a world championship in front of a live crowd. And I'm happy they did that. I didn't know they were going to do that, but they did it, and I'm glad they did. It was a great moment for him. He held down the entire company as WWE champion during the pandemic. He was supposed to get that moment against Brock Lesnar back in 2020, and he didn't get it. It was nothing but a fucking shutdown and a shit show doing this in a warehouse. So salute to him. He got his moment winning a world championship in front of his wife and his family. He got to hand the belt to his wife. That was a great moment. And 5 minutes and some change later, he's taunting CM Punk, who's commentating at the table. I did call CM Punk involved. I didn't know it was going to be during the match or something else, but I called an involvement. And he got himself involved. He tripped Drew McIntyre, took off the brace for his tricep, hit him in the head with it, stomped on him, and what happened next? I am so fucking proud of this gentleman here. He had an incredible year, sacrifice for the last 15, 20 years. This guy is you heard the music. Damian Priest cashes in his Money in the Bank fucking contract. I fucking called it. You can look on the previous episode. I called it. Damian Priest to cash in to become World Heavyweight Champion, and he did just that. Senor Money in the fucking Bank did his thing. Salute to him. This guy's a former Ring of Honor television champion. He's a former NXT North American champion, former Undisputed Tag Team champion, former Money in the Bank winner, former US champion, and now current World Heavyweight Champion of Puerto Rican descent. Oye, Boricua, puñeta. That's my boy right there, Damian Priest. I knew something was going to happen with him so good last year when he won the Money in the Bank, because, come on now, he got to perform in Puerto Rico facing Bad Bunny. He won Money in the Bank, and I called it that he was going to cash in because everybody was quiet about it. Nobody was talking about cashing shit in. They thought he was going to cash in on the US belt or the Intercontinental belt. No! He deserves the World Championship. So salute to Damian Priest of Judgment Day. You deserve it, buddy. Let's see. Oh, main event. Holy shit. I called it, but I didn't call this was going to be a 5-star fucking match. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. I gave that match a 5 fucking star. Great entrance. I thought, okay, if you see on the previous episode, I thought we were going to see, I knew we were going to get John Cena in some involvement, right? I picked Stone Cold Steve Austin to literally have some interference in it to cost Roman the match. I did not think they were going to do Undertaker. That was left field. I'm glad they did it, because it wasn't what I was expecting. I love it that they kept it a surprise. We had Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, John Cena, The Undertaker, The Rock. Holy shit, everybody got involved in this match. But 3 crossroads later, we got ourselves Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, winning the WWE Championship and finishing the fucking story. Salute to Cody. He deserves it. I called it. I called that they were going to do it, because it didn't seem like they wanted to really worry about breaking Hulk Hogan's record. Roman would have to hold the title for till September. But I think this is a good break that he needed. I think Roman needed a good break. He's been holding this company down for so long. So, salute to our tribal chief. Acknowledge him for holding it down for over 1,300 days as undisputed champion. And I think they were going to make a shift, as in no longer calling this a Universal Championship. I think we're going to be calling this the WWE Championship from now on, which I hope. But let's get into it. Let's award now. Entrance of the night, gotta give it to Cody Rhodes. He came out with the fucking skull helmet. I fucking loved it. Looked like fucking Ghost Rider. Also, what was it? His wife, Brandy Rhodes, came out. Great entrance for him. Ring gear, gotta give it to Damian Priest and Logan Paul. They had killer ring gear. Moment of the night, I gotta give it to Damian Priest cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and The Undertaker appearing and chokeslamming The Rock. Match of the night, gotta give it to Cody versus Roman. And the runner-up, I'll give it to Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. There you go. We got our WrestleMania going on. No more WrestleMania. We'll get into Backlash, which appears this month later in France. I want to salute to our sponsor, Laidback TV. You can find them on laidbacktv.com, LAYBACK-TV.com. They're the #1 fucking app, taking every upcomer now. Only $25 a month, over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, and every sports fucking channel. Download it on Androids, iPhones, and Fire Sticks. I'm your boy, Eddie Jackson. This is Drop That Podcast. You can find us on youtube.com/@Drop That Podcast. Hit that subscribe button, like the page, and now we are out.